I greet everyone who is watching the Sotnik TV channel at this moment. Today is June 17, 2024, Monday. View all of our programs on the Patreon resource. And here are her main topics for today. The G7 summit and the Swiss Peace Summit are over. The results for Russia are disappointing. The aggressor will be pacified by force. The boys were told a firm no to all their territorial claims. The final declaration also vaguely talks about Putin's participation in the further process. But it cannot be otherwise. No one will sit down at the negotiating table with this idiot, because the agreement with him is not worth the paper on which it was signed. Therefore, the next summit will be held with the participation of representatives of Russia, as the losing side. And it is unlikely that Putin will represent it. But the devils continue to act. If Ukraine refuses Putin's proposals, our next peace conditions will be more stringent and complex, said SVR Director Narishkin in an interview with TASS. We must not forget that the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is still in the hands of racist bandits. Now the maniac promises to make his victim even more painful, not realizing that he himself is becoming a legitimate target for elimination. With the growing nuclear threat posed by Russia, NATO is preparing for a devastating response. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said that the bloc must demonstrate its nuclear arsenal to the whole world. Direct consultations are currently underway between members of the alliance regarding the removal of missiles from storage and bringing them to combat readiness. At the Peacock Theatre in Los Angeles, the event, which featured Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Jimmy Kimmel and former President Barack Obama, raised at least $28 million for Joe Biden's re-election campaign. The Biden campaign already said Monday it will spend $50 million through the end of June on a new advertising campaign. Watch in the program, Postscript. Putin's 10-year adventure with an attempt to squeeze out Crimea, some territories, and ultimately conquer all of Ukraine, is failing, and this is already obvious to everyone except the die-hard fanatics of the regime. But the main thing is that the Kremlin demiurges, who are already spreading a fan of scenarios for the future, understood this. Details are in the Postscript program. And that is all. See our entire programs on Patreon. Subscribing to decent media is normal. Our channel has a lot of exclusive information and analytics. And it's worth it for you to buy it. I look forward to seeing you on Patreon every day. Hugs to everyone. See you on Wednesday. Glory to Ukraine.